Stan's stuck again.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. We can do it later.
You gonna be here tomorrow?
Maybe in the afternoon. What's
Don't
that?
take a picture. Hand me that shovel.
Just you wait. I'll come help you. Welcome back to Janky AF. Third installment, hopefully the final one, of getting the Aerostar jumped. It's just it's not as cold as it was the past 2 days, and it's just beautiful. It's just gorgeous out. Sun is shining, and so get my workout in. Now, see how much you can see of this, but we just have a little bit of stuff to get out of the way. In order to pull the tractor in nice and tight, so not a huge operation, but I'm sure some of you out there are thinking, well, why didn't you just use a jump pack, or why didn't you, maybe I could have ran a lead cord from the house over here. It would have been kind of janky, and hooked up a battery tender to the vehicle, which is what I should have done in the first place. But it's always a good excuse to sort of tidy things, put some things in order, put things away. I got the pellet stove running, so if I hadn't moved those bags and hadn't had the excuse to, then I wouldn't have, had the motivation to maybe fix the auger and get everything going. So it's always just a good exercise in ordering and tidying and doing all that too. So that being said, we just got to move a couple more things here in this wonderful palace. We have some more toilets hanging out back here that I got to take care of. Some real beauties, actually. I don't want them to get, hopefully they're not cracked or anything. That's what happens when you're not organized. Things get broken, you lose things, and all that.
I do not give up.
All right, let's see what happens. Realizing that one, I believe, it's already cracked if memory serves, so not that big of a deal. It's already cracked. I mean, I can, fix the ceramic well enough just for decorative purposes, but I'm really glad we got this one out. So, yeah, success. All right, we got on a little makeshift wooden platform there. Hopefully that'll prevent it from, same thing happening again. So in the next shot, you're going to see ladders in the garage. So I just wanted to show that I had these ladders sitting outside forever, and wanted to take them in both as an organizational thing, just keep them out of the weather. So that's that. And always got to don't forget your little ladder pad at the end. Welcome back to Janky AF. Well, only a little bit of time has passed since the first half of this video, and in that time we have been doing things. I have this beautiful Clyde Fraser and Nueva York toilet that we're kind of refurbishing. It's been around a while, it's gone through some changes, yada yada yada. You'll see that later. But today, we are going to finally get the Aerostar jumped. Well, we're hoping to anyways. And it's a perfect day for it. Bright and sunny, but also very, very cold and quite windy. So we'll see what happens. Luckily, we have this beautiful 2003 Volkswagen Jetta that you see behind me. That's on loan courtesy of Walter. So we're going to try to jump this Aerostar. Here we go, workout! And luckily, we've already cleaned out space. We just got to move these ladders, and hopefully we can squeeze that little Volkswagen in here and got some jumper cables, and we'll see if we can get her going. Now, the great thing about this car is sometimes it doesn't start up also, but so far it's been good. I think the battery's a little weak, so hopefully we can jump with a weak battery once it's running. Little automotive tip for you, okay? Get a really long pair with really thick, high-grade, jumper cables. Just buy nice ones. It's worth it, because oftentimes you're going to have situations where the car you want to jump is not going to be positioned, in a convenient spot, such as this Aerostar. So, you got the longer cables, you can just get a little more stretch, and higher grade, they're going to last longer. It's a janky do thanky. So, let's move this stuff out of the way, and let's see if we can't get her jumped. So, we're going to measure how far we can get, because the battery's on the other side of the car, unfortunately. Perfect storm. So we're going to see how far we can get, so I know how far I got to bring the jet in, eh? Smart thinking. So we've cleared it out a little bit. I have no idea if the jet is going to fit on account of all this crap over here, but let's give it a go. If not, it's going to be a much larger operation. So here goes nothing. By golly, I think she made it. All right, well, we got both sides connected, so we'll give it a little time to warm up and see if she goes. A little bit of a tight squeeze here. All right. Now, the great thing would be if the key was not in here. Wouldn't that be great? That would be great. Maybe I'm sitting on it. You shitting me? That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you keep a spare. All right, here we go. I'm nervous, I'm excited. Here goes nothing. Boy, just trying, but not much there. Well, I suppose let's go rev the Jetta and see if we can get some more juice into her. Created this great situation where I have to climb under the jumper cable. That's pretty janky do thanky. Now anyone out there, tell me why this works how it works, why I rev the engine that it brings juice into the other car. I don't know I guess I don't even know how a jump start works other than you're transferring electricity. This thing can rev nice. Not bad. All right, see if that does anything. All right, temp number 2, here we go. Oh boy. Really got nothing. Try one more time here. Oh, baby! Janky do thanky. Oh, it's so great to hear her roar to life. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, warms my heart on a cold day. Oh. Mwah. Long time in the making. You can cheese, he's howling. Ooh, doesn't smell good. Good thing we're keeping the doors open. Why, look at that. As I stand in these poisonous fumes, she's really purring. Now, I think she's running rich. To be honest with you, I think it has been for a long time. But I'm just glad to see it running at this point. Try to carefully back the Jetta out here now. Just as we came in, easy does it. We'll let this baby sit and purr for a while, just to make sure she's not too depleted on any battery. Boy, I tell you what, you appreciate when a car starts when you're not used to it starting all the time. I'll say that much. Gratitude, Janky do thanky. Ah, so nice to have it run. Now the question is, you know, I'm gonna run for a while, obviously. But, you know, does it start up the next time I run it? Now I'm just gonna back it up just a tiny bit, just so the wheels have been sitting in the same spot for months here, you know, and try not to get any permanent flat spots on them. And that's why next time if I do have to jump it, it's a little bit closer to the back. So let's go ahead and do that.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful from here, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here. Well,
Aerostar's out there running. We'll let it run a little bit longer. Make sure she's good to go again next time. Got my beautiful I Love Hawaii mug, and we're certainly not in Hawaii today, but boy, the way the warmth I feel in my heart and soul getting that old Aerostar to run feels like I might as well be on a beach somewhere. So a great big shout out to Ken who picked this mug up for me. So now I'll just take the time to say Janky do thanky, and you know, if it really make a difference if you guys and gals and everybody else, all humans, would, you know, like or comment or subscribing would be great. Disliking with commentary is good too, or just straight up disliking, that's fine. We're a young growing channel with a lot of ambition, and we got some sweet car reviews coming up soon, and try to tell some stories while we're doing it and have some fun. So come hang out with Janky AF and Janky do thanky. As I stand in these poisonous fumes, she's really purring. As I stand in these poisonous fumes,